Hey, everybody. Welcome to the old SLOTCAR Saturday Night Live. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey, Michael. I just went to, you're not blocked on my channel under Moondog. I don't know what's going on. I literally just went there and you're not even, yeah, it's not blocked. Mike Roth, thank you, sir. Your package came in today. And I was showing it off. And we'll start off the show like that. I'm going to scroll up there and remind everybody that on the top, be sure and change it from top chat to live chat so you can see everybody's comments. Hey, James, welcome back. John, Jeremy, Paul. Hey, Kenny, long time no see, buddy. The kids raced me the other day and too last he was smoking me. Those young eyes and quick reaction times. So Mr. Roth, Mike here, sent me a couple of bodies and a runner that I'm going to work on and get running up, but I wanted to show them off. And I'm going to put a new chassis underneath the bodies, get this one running again, and we're going to auction these off the next couple of weeks for Luke with MX69. So everybody tell Mike thank you for donating to that and for Luke and his surgery, and be sure and thank everybody. I want to thank everybody that already has purchased something or donated something for Luke, or just donated straight up cash. Like I mentioned in the members meeting, as soon as I get the money from YouTube, then I'll be able to give everybody a grand total on what we've raised for Luke with all of everybody's generosity. And Mike, once again, thank you, buddy. And combined between me and you, we'll make another a nice donation to him. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining in, man. Hope your wife's doing well. Yeah, there you go, Beach. Sorry, I was showing off those bodies. There's Matt again. Sorry, missed you. There, James again, Mr. Murray. Thank you, sir. John again. Chris, thanks for showing up, man. Yeah, it's Mountain Dew time, buddy. Hey, Patrick, thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, so like I showed off to the members, we had that special kind of look what Scott's got. If you didn't notice, we had YouTube once again donated 5 memberships to the channel, or 10 for the month, and I gave those away. So I want to run down that list real quick of everybody. Some of them have already been members and they're coming back, which will be cool. We got Marco M56. Drew 6868, which is Andy. We have Zims Aquatic, Mike, here in Springfield. Patrick Showalter, Kevin Lordy. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm not trying to mispronounce your name. And then thank you, Doug and Mike and Paul and John for welcoming in. Dennis, yeah, thank you. That's awesome. And I want to just welcome you guys, and just so you guys know, if you haven't already been previous members of the channel, then you can reach out to me. And I have included my phone number and then as well as my email, because I found out that you can find my business page on Google Maps now, but the Google advertising site got shut down starting sometime in July. And so that's why if you click on my link that I haven't gotten updated yet, you'll get an oops, can't find it thing, kind of like what we found last week when Michael was trying to find it on there so he could reach out to me. So I honestly, right now, reaching me via text is the quickest way. If I'm not able to answer the phone, just leave me a voicemail, and then I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Just basically every day after work, I'm going out to my parents' house and doing something out there on their farm. And then by the time I come home, take a shower, feed the dogs, eat, and start doing my normal life. Then it's about midnight, 1 o'clock, and it's time to go to bed. So yeah, it's been crazy the last 2 weeks. Hey, Blue Oval. Hey, there he is. No, man, thank you. Oh yeah. You've got to be able to accept gifts in order to get a free membership. So, like Michael just pointed out with Moondog, if you don't have that setting, then you're not going to be able to get one of those free gifted memberships for a month from YouTube. And then my goal is hopefully that you'll see the value in that membership by joining in with the members only show. That you'll decide to spend that 99 cents a month and become a permanent member. But if you can't, I understand. I still appreciate your patronage by subscribing to the channel because we're all here to support the hobby and have a good time, and the more the merrier. Hey, Rich, I looked for you last night when I got home from the parents' house. And I didn't see you live, so I didn't know if you took off early or if you even had a show, buddy. But if I missed it, I apologize. But if you didn't have a show, I hope everything's well. Oh, and Tommy? Yeah, Chris. Yeah, thank you. Oh, man, you're the man. You just remind me of that every single time. So, once again, guys, if you could just, this is the one time during the show, I'll say it. If you could please give me a good old thumbs up on the video, that'd be awesome. If you do know somebody you'd like to share it with, please share. And if you are able to comment, just even say hi to everybody. That'd be really cool, too. We've got a really cool community of people here, and the way I look at it, the more the merrier. It's a target-rich environment. Thank you to all 35. And just like always, like I've always mentioned, if whenever, if we get to 60, 70, 80, then Adam, SLOTCARs, and more. And thank you to the generosity of Adam, Brianna, and Alex with the original Adam Hurt. His channel, I don't know which one you're going to be able to look for it, but if you look down in the description below, you'll be able to find his channel as well as Chris's with Southern Slot Racing. And then, like I mentioned, Luke with MX69. I've got Keith. I've got Steve down there. Those are all people that we need to try to help support that support the hobby. So you can reach them and me. We got, what was it? Oh, well. Hey, yeah, there, Keith. I was just telling on the members show that I bet you were busy. I hope you could join in because I know that VIR has some racing going on this weekend because I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel. Haven't been able to watch any of the video. But if whatever corner you're flagging on, let me know, man, if you can. And I'll try to look for you whenever I get to watch it. Okay. That sounds good, Michael. Hey, Randy. Thank you for joining in, man. You've been pumping out some cool videos, too. If you guys haven't checked out Randy's channel, you need to check it out. You need to check out G-Bud's channel. He shows a lot of cool stuff. If you saw the thumbnail for the members channel, once again, I want to say thank you to G-Bud for donating the car. Rich's Slot Car Room for doing the giveaway that allowed G-Bud to win the car, that allowed him to modify the car, send it here, and then we were able to auction that off. And Sweet Jane was generous enough to bid on the car, win the car. And I believe it got delivered yesterday or today, but I did get to take some pictures of it before it left, and so that was the thumbnail for them. So be sure and check out G-Bud's stuff if you want to see more of his custom channel stuff. We're trying to get Adam's channel up to over 500 people, so if you could kind of spread the word on that. That's the new line that YouTube is set to try to get monetized. So if anybody you see in this chat has a channel that's less than 500, please help support them. All you got to do is just hit the little bell, give them a thumbs up on some videos. You'd be amazed on how much that helps pump out their content to everybody. So be sure and support the people that are helping support the hobby, no matter what channel it is, because we all bring our own unique take on this hobby. And that's why I love it, is because my way is not the same as your way. It's not the same as somebody else's. And we all get to experience the different way that we have fun with this hobby, which I think is really cool and unique. Hey, there's Roski. Thanks for showing up, man. Hope you're doing well. Last time we spoke, you said you were having to go to a bunch of funerals. Hope you're doing well. Okay, Adam. Well, I'll check it out again. Rick, welcome back, man. Turn 4 today. Cool. Okay. So if you guys are like me, I love motorsports of all kinds, and I subscribe to a bajillion channels on YouTube. And regrettably, I haven't been able to watch hardly anything. I fall asleep by the time I have dinner and laundry and stuff around midnight o'clock. I'm dozing off in the chair even before the races are over. But Virginia International Raceway has some racing going on. I believe it's IMSA. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but try to look for Keith on turn 4, and then you'll be able to see the man that's down in the description below that does all that awesome diorama stuff that you can also purchase if you just reach out to him. Same thing with Steve and his awesome rims, and same thing with Luke and his awesome stuff that he offers. Like I said, Matt with Manchild Motorsports got the controller holders. So we got a lot of cool people that you can help out and help yourself out all at the same time. Wow, man, we're shooting right up to 41. Well, it says that some people, and I'll apologize now, like I've mentioned, if you're a creator, you know this, there's 3 settings on monetization, on ads. I have this one set on the bare minimum. I can't control the ads. I can't turn them off. All I can do is slow them down. Regrettably, in about 20 seconds, it says that some people are going to be getting an ad. So while regrettably some people are watching an ad, I'm going to go ahead and flip around the 12 auction cars for tonight, kind of show them off, and then answer any questions that anybody may have on them. And then when you come back, don't feel bad if you think you missed something. Just be sure and refresh so you're live again and you're caught up and you made sure that you're on live chat up above. And I'll be happy to answer your questions if you are one of those people that got an ad. Has me listed in Canada. That's awesome. Well, that's too much. Okay, so I'll just play with it here. There we go. Like way north. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. That's crazy. I wonder if you search Springfield, Missouri, Scott's House of HO Racing, if it would come up that way. So tonight we have a set car from the John Force Racing AutoWorld drag set that came with 3 dragsters and 2 funny cars. This is the Doug Coletta set only version. So if you're a collector of these 4-gear cars, this is a set only version. And as you can see, it's almost like new. I've got that track set, and when I saw that car, I knew exactly what it was, and I knew why people weren't buying it, because they thought that it was the one that you could always buy. So yeah, that's the set version, not the one that everybody's open to the public. This is one of the ones, if you remember, I've been selling some of the cars off out of my personal collection that I know I'm not going to be able to run. This is one of them I did have planned. It was going to be part of my what I called American Graffitis class. See, it's got a little road rash on it there. It looks good, but it is missing the side pipe. Like I said, it was going to be a runner, and it is on a 440 x 2 chassis. We have another one that I was intending to be a runner if I could get enough of those Escorts together. But once again, time, money, not going to happen. But you can see the A-pillars are kind of bent, which you can still straighten. They're not broken. And it does have all the correct stickers on it. And it's a good-looking car if you just want to fix those. And you can see original Magna traction that came with G Plus chassis too. So you can run it, or you could fix it and make it a runner. Then we have a Jeep CJ7 here. And this is one that the whole light assembly was taken out. Someone intended this to be a runner, but you can see it has hardly any road rash. You can see that little nick right there on the top light, but look at that tarp, and it's still pretty clean. Yeah, exactly, Michael. That's why I got it as a good runner. And then because those posts were bent and people didn't want it. This is a Mark Martin. This came from the Super Stalkers twin pack that came with the Ted Musgrave family channel Thunderbird. This was also one of the ones that I was going to have for renter, so it is used. And it's not on a lighted chassis, but it is on a Ford 40 x2. And then we have the Tomy version of the Kodak Gold. And this thing is on like a brand new chassis. So this was somebody's shelf queen at some point in time. I've got a new one, so I don't need this one. So someone hopefully will get to enjoy that. If not, we'll see it again on a future auction. And those of you that are familiar with Cold Trickle and Days of Thunder, here's his Super Flow car. This is a really good version of this one. Also, it's used, but in awesome shape. Nothing's been worn off anywhere. Good looking car. And here's kind of 3 cars that are coming up that I think they're kind of sweet. We have their Mercedes. This thing's awesome. I really didn't want to sell it after doing the upgrades on the Yoda. This is a good looking car. A Super 7 chassis is what I was thinking, Beach. And then we have the Jaguar. I believe Keith was the last time whenever I showed my personal ones. And I said I was going to try to get one to sell. And you can see it's got mismatched front rims. But it is on the turbo chassis. And like I mentioned too, on the member side, Hardin Creek with HC Slots, Terry, he has a clip that you can put in here and run the Neo magnets on this chassis and make it like a super racing turbo. So awesome car. Or you can put a Viper underneath it, or a Super 7, or a Jag Hobbies. Good looking car. And Keith will make sure that I get that in the auction next week, because just so happens that I have one for sale. So members, don't let me forget. We need to add that interstate batteries in there for Keith. So I got another mail-in car here. As you can see, this is just as nice as the previous 2 that I've sold, except for the one that I believe Paul bought that didn't have the head. But this one's all correct. This is a good-looking version of that car. Beach wanted to see the yeah, that black and gold's awesome. And then we got the Johnny Lightning AC Cobra. And just like always, any of these cube cars I have, I try to start them off at $35, so that's a good deal for those. And then we have, we sold all the Too Fast, Too Furious, so I've been trying to get some more of those. And I was able to get this bronze RX-7. And just in case you don't know, if you do want to run it, you can. I mean, this one's still brand new. You could pull it out of the package. You could put a Viper chassis underneath it, a Super 7, a Jag Hobbies. You know, there's a lot of different chassis you could run on that. Do you think the head got sniped? Yeah. Yeah. Or if you want to leave this one in the package, you could. So they picked out 12 really, in my opinion, kick-ass cars. We've got a little diversity. We've got like off-road and rally. We've got street racing. We've got NASCAR. We've got Le Mans. We've got IndyCar. We've got street car. And we've got, you know, Too Fast, Too Furious modern stuff. So we got quite the variety of cars tonight, for sure. And then, like I mentioned to the members, I do have the Tomy book here. And once again, I haven't seen the mare, but I am going to say thank you again, and I am going to show it off. Oh, that was the other book. Oh, that's the older one. Sorry. Well, this is the one we need for this one. The mayor got me the other one from Bob Beers. And I do have the TYCO Bible here. He was in the members meeting, Keith. I'm not sure where he's at now. So we got both of those. So we'll be able to give some information on the cars besides just what you see itself. yeah, live chat up top, and then be sure and hit refresh so you're current. And just like always, this is where, if you're a subscriber to the channel, this is the interactive part for you guys. And even if you're a member, because as a member, you got to help pick the cars for tonight. They picked from 30 cars. These are the 12 that they decided they wanted to see up on the auction block or try to learn some history on. And thank you to my members for their input and helping with the content for tonight's show. There's G-Bud. I knew he was in here. Thanks for joining back in, man. And if you guys if you guys missed last week's show, I want to be sure and another shout out to Rich's SLOTCAR Room for his giveaway that allowed G-Bud to win the car that he modified and donated to the channel. And I want to be sure and thank Sweet Jane and Mare again for purchasing said car. Just some awesome generosity from our awesome community, and I want to thank everybody involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, guys, we've got an awesome community, and it's my job I feel like, to try to help grow it. And so that's what we're going to try to do one way or another. We're going to try to get more people here, because if we can have this much fun with just us, you just imagine how much more fun we'd have with more people. So let's get this party started, guys. You tell me which one you want to see on the auction block first. We'll give a little history on it, and then we'll put her up on the auction block and see if anybody wants it. Dragster. All right. Welcome back, Beach. I'm glad to see you're back, buddy. Once again, this is from the Mac Tools John Force Racing drag set from AutoWorld. This is one of 3 dragsters in a 5-car set. Believe it or not, when you bought that drag set, it came with 5 cars, 3 dragsters and 2 funny cars. This is the only non-John Force Racing Top Fuel dragster in that set, and this is a set-only car. The only way you can buy this car is if you buy that set. And you can see someone barely, well, being focused, there we go. Someone barely used this bad boy. So $40 is the starting bid on that, if anybody's interested. Yeah, it's not going to be safe here in the next couple of weeks, though, Michael. Oh, thank you, John. Oh, thank you, Beach. So it's going to go all the way to the end. Oh, thank you, Bruce. And there we go. So 45 is the high bid. Here, I'm going to move the camera over a little bit so we can see some of the awesome people that we need to help support, like ProTinkerToys.com. We need to help them boys out. In fact, if you guys haven't gone by, if you're a member of the PTT fan club, you need to go by and check out the members channel or the membership page on the webpage on PTT.com. If you are a member of PTT.com, you need to go by and check out that page. They've got a lot of new stuff that is exclusive to the people that are in the fan club. Thank you, Beach. There we go. Trying to get out that as much of the reflection as I can. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully we'll be able to tell Daniel congratulations on the twins. So yeah, if you're a member of ProTinkerToys.com, if you're a member of the fan club, be sure and go by and check out their members only exclusive stuff, because they're going to be adding a lot of new stuff here daily is my understanding. And they want to make sure that the members get full advantage of their membership and try to take advantage of trying to get some of the cool stuff that is offered to you guys as a benefit for being a member of PTT. Plus, obviously, Daniel's got a couple more mouths to feed, so they need to sell whatever they can. So $48 is the high bid right now, and that is Fred Flint or Bruce. That's how we have him there. Oh, Beach went to 50. Thank you, Beach. So there's 10 seconds left on my side, and I'm going to type in the word sold. So if you're planning on sniping, you better adjust accordingly. 5 seconds. Oh, there it is. Bruce, Fred, congratulations, man. You got you a set only car. And this one's a beaut. I know, I got one in my case. Everyone gave him a round of applause. Great looking car, man. I'm telling you guys. I love those 4-gear cars. As you guys know, I collect all those dragsters. So $52 to Fred, Bruce. All right, 1 down, 11 to go. You guys tell me what you want to see up there next. We got some badass cars tonight, guys. In fact, the last 3 weeks, I've been stepping out of the box and getting a lot of a different variety of type of cars for you guys, and you guys seem to like it. So I'm going to keep trying to mix it up. Hey, Aldo. Which one are we going to go with next? Who wants to see what car on the auction block or learn something about it? And we'll get her up there. And once again, go check out Brian, Ryan, and Danny at ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. If you are a member of the PTT fan club, be sure and go by and check out the members only page on the website, because they noticed a lot of people that have memberships haven't been checking it out, and they got a lot of cool stuff on there, and they want to make sure that their members get first shot at it before they put it on the non-members site. So here we go. Here's the Jaguar that Mr. Horton asked me if I had a long time ago, I believe a couple months ago maybe, and I have 2 versions of this, and I was able to, I told him that I'd try to get another one. This one has mismatched front and rear wheels, but hey, it is what it is. And once again, if you didn't catch it, you can if you go to HC Slots, you can get their insert and get rid of those big magnets and put the SRT magnets in it and put the Neos in it. That's an open can motor that you can buy all day long. So this is a really good running type car. And there it is right there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And I'll at least be able to give some information about it. Oh, yeah, Michael. That's why I point that out every time I sell one of those. Oh, cool. Thank you, Aldo. I tried to make sure I packed it really, really good, because I knew it was going where it was going, and I didn't want it to, it had a long trip, and I wanted to make sure it arrived in one piece. I'll put it that way. Finally, okay. So there it is. There's another version of that awesome Jaguar. Yeah, it came with a turbo chassis, so that's correct. White, lime green, different shades of green. So there are some variants on the shades of green on this car, but they all came with a turbo chassis. So that's all period correct. I know it does have the mismatched wheels, but I still had to pay for it. So 45 is where I have to start on that one. And I apologize for not being able to start lower. But those things bring good money. So 45 is the starting bid on the Jag GTP. Oh, Adam's in at 50, and it's going to go all the way to the end. So zoom her in there. Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody has this book. Like I said, it's not as complete as I would like to have, but at least it's a reference. And you can see it's 26 years old. So you know, a lot of things have changed in 26 years, like my receding hairline. Oh, thank you, Fred. Bruce. Like I said, that was one of the ones I was telling Adam. I really didn't want to sell that one in the Mercedes, and he bought that silk cut last week. I really didn't want to sell that one. Oh, thank you, Adam. Goodbye hair, yes. yeah. I believe 26 years ago, I could have had a mullet, if I wanted one. Now I'd be doing good just to cover my neck. Oh, thank you, Fred. Randy, Fred got the first 60 in. And if you guys have priced those, even at $60, that's a good deal. I haven't been able to find them for less than like $80 to $90 on any sites here lately. So I got a good deal on that one early. Adam's got it at 63, Randy, and there's 1 minute left. So if you've got a lag, you want to refresh. And I'll keep doing the high bid until we get to 10 seconds, and then I'm getting ready for the snipers. Fred's got you on the first one. It will sell it for $100. 30 seconds, thanks, Beach. Oh, thank you, Adam. I bid 70. 3 different good wheels. 10 seconds. All right. So I'm not posting the high bid anymore. I'm typing sold. 5 seconds. I bid 70. There it is. Show off his car once again. Thank you, Bruce. Good looking car. I mean, mismatched gray and white or not, like I said, that's why I bought it. Good looking car. I like those. Plus, it'll be easy to see on the track. Can't miss it. Yeah, I think I knew what you meant, Mike. It has a Detroit lean. It does great in corners. That's awesome, Beach. Missed you in our shows, man. I'm glad to see you're back. Hey, there's Matt with Patriot. Thank you, buddy, for showing up. Hope you and the family are safe down in Arkansas. all the crazy weather. Between you and Rick and me, we got the Bermuda Triangle. Jeep. All right. Beach wants to see the Jeep. Here's the Jeep once again. You can see, look at that body, guys. Like I said, only little mark on the top is right up there. No scratches, really. It's in good shape. It should be on a HP2 lighted chassis. And like I showed the members, and I'll show it again. I'll just unpop it. It does run. But they did, whoever owned this before me did take out the light assembly. So you're not going to be able, that's what this is you see here. That's where the light assembly used to be. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. That does suck. Best wishes, my friend. What page is that silly Jeep on? I at least want to give some history on it, even if it is not completely correct. Oh, I think I'm close. Page 51. Big sparks from one will shine right through. Or a certain AutoWorld Super 3, the Melton. So number 25, there it is, page 51. It's made from 80 to 81, came on a lighted, like I mentioned, HP2 chassis, part number 6903, and it's a 4 according to the book. (6903) yellow black. So nice and cheap. $30 starting bid on the Jeep, if anybody's interested in it. Yes, it was, Beach. And I've been looking for that. Oh, Aldo's in at 30. Thank you, Aldo. So if it gets down to 1 minute, oh, Beach went in for 39. So it's going all the way to the end. We got 2 bidders. Thank you both. And oops. There we go. And I do have both of those Jeeps from my youth, believe it or not. That's how I knew exactly what chassis they came with, because I actually owned those whenever I was a kid. Red and yellow. And then like red and blue, and then yellow and black are the 2 that came in the set. You were a kid? So the pictures tell me, Shift. I don't remember it, but had too much fun while I was trying to go through college in my early years. So a lot of things are a little foggy that used to be crystal clear. Yeah, I'm making up for lost time now. That's why I'm doing this. I'm right there with you, Michael. We're all big kids at heart. And this is, it was like I was explaining, I was talking about a car with Adam on the phone the other day, and just describing that car gave me goosebumps because it reminded me of the time that I got it whenever I was a kid at Christmas. And I can remember seeing it under the tree and just the joy that it brings to my face every time I see it. So it's kind of cool how certain things will trigger a memory that you hadn't even thought about in years. So we got around 30 seconds left. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Yeah, my age doesn't match what my brain says I am. And Beach has it with 39. Ten seconds left. I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody plays snap. We're at 39. There it is. Sold. There you go, Beach. Thank you, Aldo, for bidding. Good looking Jeep. Like I said, the members picked out some really cool cars for tonight. And we still have some really cool cars left, in case you couldn't tell. that's how my Blazing Sevens go. See, because I have, as a side note, this is one of my Blazing 7 series, and they're all on Hardin Creek Super 7 chassis. And that's what these things are. They're a blast. Watching those big old bricks go around the track just brings a smile to your face. So, yeah. All right, guys. 3 down, 9 to go. What do we want to see up there next? That way I can put it on the little turntable and start digging out some information on it. I think we only got 3 Tomy AFX left, and then the rest are TYCO or Johnny Lightning. Okay, so John says the Superflow, I'm guessing is what he meant. And then Aldo will do the 57 Chevy after that. So this is the next one. This is the Days of Thunder Cold Trickle. There's 3 versions of this car. This is the non-Lumina with the air dam. So what I mean by that is there's a version that has Lumina across the front windshield, and there's a version that does not have this front air dam. This is the one that doesn't have Lumina and that has the air dam. Hey, Ed, thanks for showing up, man. And it's on a 440x2 chassis. And I'll dig out the information on it. So on page 48 of your TYCO Bible, car number 22. Made from 90 to 92. Without Lumina and with air dam, light pink, that car is a 3, which is a good collector value. So if you're a collector, that's a good one to have. And you got to remember that this book was made in the late 90s. So those are even more rare to me than a 3 in good shape. So $45 is the starting bid on car 46. Cold Trickle. All right, we got 2 bidders. So John, yours is the first one, and it's going to go all the way to the end. Oh, Rick went in at 50. Thank you, Rick. It's a cool car if you're a Days of Thunders fan like I am. I was showing that to my dad when it came in the mail out there. Kind of go over all the cars that I get just to show him, have to, some more father-son time. And we were giving our favorite quotes of the Days of Thunder movie. And then I was telling Adam, we had to have a special set of tires, match set. Good stuff. Good movie. Thank you, Daniel. Danny. A minute and a half left. Did you just hear what that man said? Oh, I love that movie. I also like Talladega Nights too. Thank you, Rick. Shake and bake. Yeah, I heard that, Aldo. I think Adam was the one telling me that. Rick's the high bid at 53 right now. Thank you to everybody that's bid, Danny. Just go out there and hit the pace car. Exactly. You might as well. You hit everything else. I love that movie. Nintendo game. Yeah, I love that game too, man. Oh, my God. Memory lane. Yeah, you're not pitting now. We're eating ice cream. Exactly, Beach. We're busy. I'm eating ice cream. 10 seconds left. High bid is 53 with Rick, and I'm typing in sold. Get ready in case anybody wants to snipe. 5 seconds. You want to race? Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. Danny, this is Rick beat you. Don't worry, Tom Cruise will be there. He'll bring his Scientology with him. Hey, there's the mayor. I was telling everybody thank you again, and G-Bud and Sweet Jane, and for your purchase last week and your generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so just to show, sorry, Danny. So there it is, Rick's car once again. Thank you, Rick, for your support, buddy. Hope you enjoyed all the Days of Thunder anecdotes that everybody was throwing out. Thank you guys for participating. That was awesome. Like I said, man, cars, certain things bring back memories. Don't worry, Danny. I'm always trying to get more of those Days of Thunder. I'm a fan of that movie, so I know I'm not the only one. obviously now I know I need to try harder to get more because we got a lot of Days of Thunder fans in here. Misfire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was high right. Yeah. So we got 4 down and 8 to go. And then Aldo wanted to see the 57. Once again, this is one I pulled out of my collection. This was going to be part of the American Graffitis class. Right now I have too many. So you can see this one has some rash on the top. It's still in good shape, but it is missing the side pipe. And this is the version that has the hood scoop. And it does come with a 440 times 2. Ruined you on Bel Airs. Write that down. 57 Bel Air. And we are now going to look up that bad boy. And I know there's 2 versions of that car, of that specific model of that car. There's a chrome and a gray. $30.63. There it is. All right. Yeah, several versions, but this one there's 2. No Miatas hit by MVIR. It will flip the nose car. So as you can see there's the gray versions and the chrome versions. This is the chrome version that we have here tonight, minus 1 side pipe. Then there's no, and then this is the gray version. So you can see the difference between the chrome and the gray. So there's actually 4 of those cars in case you didn't know. And there's the one that you want to find if you're a collector. But we're looking at car number 11 on page 30. That is a 5. It should have came with an HP7 chassis. But it also came with a, with a 440, but without the hood scoop. So part number 6977, it's a 5. Heinz 57. Yep. So $35 on that one because I can keep it for less than that. If anybody's interested, if not, no biggie. Brought a knife to a gunfight. Found in a ketchup bottle promotion. Oh, Aldo's in at 35. Thank you, Aldo. Armature might be slightly ketchup sludged. I'll make sure it doesn't smell like ketchup or look like ketchup whenever it leaves. So if no one else bids in 1 minute, then it's sold to Mr. Rizzi for 35. High fructose corn syrup. That smelled great, Randall. Remind you of wanting some French fries, did it? Oh, that's funny. So 30 seconds left, and Aldo has it at 35. If no one else bids at 1 minute, then we sell it to him and get the next car up there. Oh, Beach went in at 36. Oh, Randy went in at 37, so it's definitely going to the end. One minute left. Be sure you have it on live chat up top and refresh. And the high bid right now is 37 to Randy. The snipers are out on the roof. Yes. 30 seconds. Yeah, we've had some really good snipes the last couple of weeks. Sloped roof. 38. Yeah, it's supposed to look like a Pro Stock 57. 500 yards, no optics. Oh, there it is. Sold. $38 to the beach. Congratulations, beach. Yeah, that was a good buy. That was the only two that I saw somebody had mentioned earlier. So if I missed something that somebody said, now's your chance to point out that I missed it and I need to put that specific car up there. But as you can see, we got some pretty cool cars. Would not feel bad flipping it. That's why I was getting it as a runner. I wouldn't feel bad about tearing it up. The collector in me comes out all the time. Kodak. All right. And just to show off again, if you missed it earlier, thank you for showing up first. This was somebody's shelf queen. Not my shelf queen, but somebody's. And I know a good looking car when I see it, and especially when the chassis is brand new. I've got a new one, or I'd have kept this myself. And once again, you can do that same trick with the magnet clip from HC Slots and put the SRT magnets in there with this car. Yeah, no, man, look at that. This is when they didn't ask an arm and a leg for licensing rights, and they could actually make a NASCAR look like a NASCAR. And so if you're wanting a good runner, this is a good runner. If you're wanting a good collector for yourself, this will fit that queue too. If you want one that does both, here's your car. And just to pull it up in the book. Oh, nice. Make it look too fast, too furious. Sorry, I'm trying to find the Kodak car in the book here. Oh, well, I'm not going to sit here and bore. I got to learn that book better, like I know my Bible on the TYCO side. So 45 is a good deal for that car, believe it or not. And that's where I got to start the auction, because I've got 44 in it. So Tommy Kodak. Oh, all right. We got 2 bids, so it's going all the way to the end. Thank you, John. Thank you, Aldo. And then since it is going to go all the way in, let me try to find it again. Am I just missing it? I know I'm blind, but maybe in the other book. Yeah, because it's not in this one. Page 48. Oh, cool. Oh, it must be in the other book. Okay. Yeah, because this is my page 48. Oh, Randy's in at 51. Thank you, Randy. And I got my other book right over here, so I'm going to drag it out real quick. Instructions, man. I'm not on that page either. Oh, 48. 20 seconds left. Oh. Where's the film go? Daniel's in at 53. 5 seconds left. Oh, Mr. Sosa. Danny. Congratulations, sir. That is a good buy on that car. Congratulations, man. Danny, you beat your brother by $1. Congratulations, man. Awesome car, man. Like I said, I was going to keep that for myself, but, you know, got to have some priorities. And right now I want to get my real car running. Sniped your own brother. Cobra. This is a nice look version of that AC Cobra. Brand new, just like all of them. And just like the others, 1998 is when that came out, that Johnny Lightning Cobra. And just like all the others, I started off at $35. So $35 is the starting bid. Where's the head? The number 28, Aldo, is a Ford Escort with a magnet traction. Oh, no problem, man. That's what she said. That's awesome. So in about one more minute, if no one bids 35, we're taking down the mighty Cobra. Oh, Beach is in at 35. Thank you, Beach. So if no one else bids against the Beach, when it gets to 1 minute, then 35 is the winning bid. Used to cost $20 26 years ago. 20 seconds left. If no one else bids, it's going to be the Beaches for 35. 10 seconds. There it is. Sold. Beach. 35. Congratulations, buddy. Got you another awesome car tonight. Oh, yeah. So we got 5 cars left. You guys tell me. No, you can't get that on Evil Bay. In fact, that's what drove me to doing these auctions was Evil Bay. I do all the work and they get most of the money. That's why I don't let them do that to me anymore. Mercedes. Ooh. Oh, this one's going to be hard for me to let go. This thing's perfect. Great looking car, guys. If you don't have one of these in your collection, you're missing out. Look, I mean, it's got all of the detail on it everywhere. Good looking car. It's on a Super G Plus. So you can run your Viper underneath it, Super 7, Jag. That one over there is called the circuit board, in case you guys didn't know. And this is the other version. There's 2 versions of the circuit board. There's a red bar and a black bar. There you're looking at the black bar, and they're just talking about the headliner on the above the windshield. So that's a black bar. And then this is the other Mercedes that they made right here. Good looking car. I got to start that one off at $50. I had to pay for it. So $50 is the minimum bid. Oh yeah, I like that circuit board livery too. Oh, Beach is in at 60. We got 3 bidders. It's going all the way to the end. Thank you, guys. She's a beaut. I would be trying to buy this car myself. If you didn't own one. Because, like I said, she's a beauty. Trying to find some of the details on it here real quick. Okay. I haven't really zoomed in. It's hard for me to get that. So there it is. Came with a turbo or Super G Plus chassis, and it was also available in the pit case EX1. So a couple of different chassis you can get underneath it, but that's obviously, in my opinion, the best chassis to have underneath that car. Nope. This one's. You can tell it was a runner. Someone ran it. See the scratches? But it's not a double dot. And right now, it looks like Fred Bruce has it at $65, 30 seconds left. And like I said, once it gets down to 10 seconds, then I'm just typing in the word sold. So get ready. Oh, Adam's in there. Thank you, Adam. Oh, I hit sold too early. My bad. Now it's sold. My bad. I had a premature finger push. Adam won it. Everyone give Adam a round of applause. Got him an awesome car, $72. Beautiful car. Rigged. I deleted it. Awesome. Are you serious? You really want me to resell this bad boy? Wow. Thank you, my friend. Thank you and Brianna and Alex and making me sigh deep. Thank you for your friendship, man. That's an awesome gesture. So with Adam's generosity, we're going to put this back up here for auction. And he just donated $72 directly for my motor to resell this car. So yeah, this channel is full of awesome people. Rick, you included, my friend. Everybody that's here, you guys, like I said, I thank you all for your friendship. So that is so awesome. So we're going to start off the very same way. $50 if anybody's interested. Thank you, Adam. If no one bids on it, then we'll save it for the next week's show, and the same thing will happen. Thank you, sir. Be sure and if Brianna's already asleep, be sure and tell her thank you too. Got an awesome group of people in this community. I can't brag enough about you guys. Thank you, Fred. You ain't telling her nothing? Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. When I got it running, I wish you were here so we could go for a ride and I could scare the shit out of you. So right now, Fred has it at $55 with 1 minute left, unless somebody bids. Because if there's only one bidder, I don't torture everybody by making them sit here the whole 3 minutes. Oh, Beach is in at 60. Sorry about that, Paul. They don't last long with your drive. I'm honestly amazed that my Yodas lasted as long as it has, Rick. I think I'm going to start a contest the next time I'm able to start doing Monday nights on who thinks what day it's going to break off first. What show? Thank you, Fred. Bruce. 1 minute left, so make sure you're on live chat up top and refreshed if you're interested in bidding on this car. And right now, Fred Flint has the lead at 65. That's an awesome idea. Whoever has a 3D printer that's really crafty, there's your a good seller. Just called Bruce. All right, Bruce. 20 seconds left, and Bruce has the lead. Nope, Beach went in at 66. So it's at 10 seconds, so I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody wants to snipe. You got 5 seconds left, according to my clock. Paul! Nobody's home. I'll take a picture. I get rid of that annoying sound. Because we had Bruce tried to snipe right there at the very end. I knew that was going to be those cars were going to be popular. So just right there, guys. So oh, wrong picture. Oops. That was the last round. There it is. So thank you, sir. Congratulations again. Thank you to everybody that bid. And if you've made it this far through the show, before we start on the next one, I will give you a teaser of one of the cars that came in that will be up for auction next week. Yeah, it gives me goosebumps just showing this. Yes, kids, you can have your very own Yoda. So this one will be coming up for next week if you're interested in these GTP cars, and then you can build your own Yoda just like I'm doing on the Monday night show. But that's next week. This week, we've got 4 more left. Yeah, I think they look awesome, John. I'm right there with you, man. That's why I decided to do that Toyota as a project car for the channel to build it up. That way I could actually race one. So we're down to the as close to new mail-in F1 TYCO. Too Fast, Too Furious, Mark Martin, which is I believe it's a Scale Auto twin pack or Toys R Us twin pack, exclusive Thunderbird, or the Runner Magna Traction Escort. You guys tell me what you want to see up there, and we'll get some history on it. And grassy knoll Escort. All right. So those of you that have followed the channel know this is one of my childhood favorite cars. This particular car, not the one with the Magna Traction. Mine was a G plus, but this is by far was my favorite car whenever I was younger. Until I got back into the slot cars for briefly, whenever me and a buddy were in college, and we set up a track in a bedroom. Just to show off again, it does have a couple of bends in the post right there. See, both sides. But the rest of the stickers are all there. And like Michael mentioned, most of those are usually trashed. The chrome pieces on the nose are still in good shape. The roof rack with the tires. And then on the back, it still has the little nub that usually gets broken off. And the bumpers usually catch on something. So if you know a way to straighten out those pillars, you would have yourself a really beautiful car. And it hasn't been ran much. Yeah, G Plus, John, that's the one I've got. That was one I had when I was a kid. And so that's why I bought this one. I was going to make it a runner. But once again, I'd rather have the money than another project right now, because I've got a real life car that I'm trying to get running. So if anybody's interested in the big bad Escort right there, $30 is where I'll start the auction. Oh, thank you, Fred. Bruce, sorry, man. I'll get in my head yet. Like I said, I love that turbo. So, thank you, John. So it's going all the way to the end. I'll see if I can find it in the book here real quick. And this is the one that the mayor got for me. And there, like I mentioned, enjoy the book, Bob Beers. So thank you again, Mayor. Oh, start the time. Yeah, that might help, huh? Trying to flip through my book. Thanks, John. My bad. Thank you to everybody that bid without even the timer going on. Appreciate that, Mayor. Like I said, I love this book. I point that out every time I get it out. I love it. I love it. I love it. This one doesn't have a glossary. So I'm having to flip. Bruce is in at 36. 2 minutes left. I promise I'm still here. I'm just trying to see if I can find the Escort in the book. Okay, so I found some Escorts in the book. So I'm getting closer. Thank you, Adam. Ah, finally. Nah, it's no Tyco Bible, but you're right. It's fairly cool. So blue with stickers is a 3. 1974 to 79. Oh, I'm sorry, 76 to 81. So made for 5 years. And if you're wanting to know which one is your collector out of the 3, it's that one right there. 30 seconds left, and Adam has it at $40. I'm 10 seconds left. Oh, thank you, G-Bud. Oh, G-Bud. Out of nowhere. Thank you, sir. You got an awesome version of this car, guys. I'm telling you, it may have some issues, but, oh, they're huge in Europe. They even brought back the Mercury Capri, if you guys remember that, but they're calling it the Ford Capri now. Great shot, G-Bud. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. This thing's in clean shape if it wasn't for those. And I know he knows how to fix those pillars, so he's going to have a looker. Congratulations, man. Thank you to everybody that bid. G-Bud. All right. So we're down to the final 3. Let me move this one so we can kind of see it. You want to see the Mark Martin Twin Pack exclusive, the mail-in only car, or Too Fast, Too Furious Johnny Lightning? Too Fast, Too Furious. So here it is. This is the bronze RX-7. And since those are tied in from the bottom, I'm going to get rid of that case so we can actually get a look at it. This is a beautiful looking car. And that's not nicks. Those are actually supposed to be up there. Yeah, see, it's on either side. This is brand new. Beautiful car. And just like all of them, this was made around 1998. $35 is the starting bid for the Big Bad RX-7. Hey, thank you, Patrick. So Patrick's in at 35. The 39-speed gearbox. Yeah, they seem to shift more gears than anybody I've ever seen. Oh, sorry. $35. That's what I meant to type. You got me talking about a 39-speed gearbox, and they had a recall on that transmission. Ah, that's funny. No, you're fine, Mayor. No, it was my fault. My brain did it. You typed it. It wasn't me. It wasn't you. It was me. So Bruce has got it at 37 right now, and it will go all the way to the end since we do have two bidders. So thank you both that bid. Thank you, Patrick. I think that's the first time I've seen you bid on a car, man. Thank you. And just in case you missed it when I was talking about it earlier, you can take that out, take that body off, and you can put a Viper underneath it, a Super 7 from Hardin Creek, a Jag. So if you want to get that out of the cube and run it around, you can with that chassis. But if you really want to make it fly, what you heard there was me opening up my case because I do have an IROC series of those cars. So that's what it would look like underneath a Viper with big front hubs. So kind of the same. So we got 30 seconds left, and Bruce has the lead at $37. All right, so I'm typing in sold in case anybody tries to snipe. Thank you, Randy. You got it at 38. Danny? Ho, 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 Danny out of nowhere. Congratulations, sir. Everyone give Danny a round of applause. He came out of nowhere. It's a beautiful looking car, I'm telling you. Great shot, Danny. Yep. You're feeling merciful today? That's awesome. Oh, crack me up. So we're down to the final two. So you guys just tell me which one you want me to leave on the turntable, and I won't mess with the camera. We want the mail-in F1, or we want the twin pack Mark Martin mail-in. All right, Mayor. Thank you, sir. Thank you again to Sweet Jane and your guys' support. Appreciate it. So once again, this is the mail-in F1. It's correct. It's in perfect tail shape. See all the, it'll focus there. Come on, there it goes. Everything's in awesome shape on this car. There it goes. Nothing, no road rash. And unlike the one Paul bought, this one has his head. And you can see there's no road rash. Look at that reflection. It's the Sopranos way. Got myself a gun. Yep. All right, so $35 is where I got to start on that bad boy. Like I said, no pressure to bid or buy on anything. If no one wants it, no one wants it. No biggie. Oh, thank you, Adam. So we got one bid. If it gets down to 2 minutes or 1 minute, then no one else bids, and it's Adam's. Yeah, Rick, Adam sent me one of those, and I have to agree wholeheartedly. Oh, thank you, Bruce. So it's going all the way to the end. So since it's going all the way to the end, I'm going to drag out the old Bible here real quick. Right there. Car 4 on page 42. TYCO Indy, free mail-in car from 87 to 88, part number 8974. Two versions. One of them molded in light blue plastic, and it's the rare one. It's a 3, and that one's molded in black, so it's a 4. Hey, Rich, welcome back, buddy. Sorry about that. Like I said, I've been battling a sinus infection all week. Nostradamus predicted this. 30 seconds left, and Bruce has it at $40. I'll try to get those in good shape whenever I can, because those are just cool in my book. Thank you, Randy. All right, so we're at 10 seconds. I'm typing in the word sold, so when it goes off, Chris is in at 55. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Chris won it. Talk about laying in the weeds. Congratulations, man. Very good version of this car. And I'll just point out, the wheels, the tires on this are still spongy. So this was well taken care of before it was put into my hands. Congratulations, Chris. You got you an awesome car. $55. Goodbye. It was Mountain Dew time. Yeah, buddy. Cheers. Well, that leaves poor Mark Martin. This was going to be one of my runners. You can see it's got some issues here on the roof, but it was still going to be a good runner. It's in really good shape. Got all the sponsors on it, Xerox, Valvoline. And it does have a good-looking 440 times 2 chassis underneath it. And I know that that's a twin pack car because I'm looking at the twin pack. It came in the twin pack super stockers with the Ted Musgrave Family Channel American flag livery. And give me a second here. And we will find out exactly about the Thunder Chicken. So it looks like there were like a couple of versions of the TCR type chassis, but there's the twin pack car that it comes with. This is the one that we're auctioning off. Page 47, car 17. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's a Target twin pack. Boy, I was 1996 only. White, blue, red, number 6 Valvoline. Twin pack, Target only, 9186. So, and just like all the others, I'll do it at $35. So $35 on the Mark Martin. Thank you, John. Oh, it's going all the way to the end. Thank you, Bruce. Man, I miss the days when Target and Toys R Us and Scale Auto and just a lot of places used to do. Yeah, last year for that body style bird, exactly right. And if you missed the story, I got to see my local track, Mark Martin's first ever asphalt race. He was only 15 years old. He couldn't even legally drive on the road, but he was my hero because he was out there racing a car. Don't know if he's much of my hero now that I'm older, but, you know, when I was younger. Still cool to see that piece of history. I got to watch a couple of classic people. Rich's hero, too. Oh, nice, John. I got to watch Rusty Wallace, Kenny Wallace, and Mike Wallace all come up. I actually rooted for Dick Trickle, which ironically is the person that they named Cole Trickle after. You're your own freaking hero. He looks in a mirror every morning, guys, and says, "You the man." Trickle Dick, yep. My mom always says every time she hears his name is his parents must have hated him. And I was like, Mom, I think his real name's Richard, but he likes going by Dick because it's a good conversation piece. So Bruce has had it in the lead for Mark Martin's Thunderbird for 38. Get some cream fur for that, Rich. Yeah, Dick Trickle. He used to run a Thrush Camaro, purple. Used to come down from Wisconsin. All right, so we're at the 10-second mark, so I'm going to type in sold in case anybody tries to snipe. High bid is $38. Sold. There it is. Congratulations, man. Everyone gave him a round of applause. Got him an awesome car. Bruce. That's a good buy for 38 bucks. For that model, anyway. So I'm going to zoom this out, and then we're going to show off everybody's awesome cars that they won one last time. Get that timer out of there. The Too Fast, Too Furious RX-7. We got the awesome Cobra. We obviously just got through selling Mark Martin's Thunderbird from the Target twin pack. And here's the aforementioned Cole Trickle that they used that Trickle last name so that they could use NASCAR announcers when they were announcing Dick Trickle on the track and just change Cole. So they didn't have to do a lot of re-recording. It was a way for them to save money. I watched the behind-the-scenes thing. So good-looking car. Kind of funny we're tying that in. Loved all the Days of Thunder references. I'm going to try to get more of those cars when I can. I love them. Then we got the awesome Tommy Turbo on like a brand new chassis. This was somebody's shelf queen. Good looking car. Go with the old Escort next, since it's true to my heart. The looking version of that. You're out, sorry. Got the Pro Stock with the hood chrome version. This was going to be my American Graffiti runners. That's why it's missing a muffler over there. But all in all, it's in good shape. Got that awesome mail-in TYCO F1 Indy. It's all correct. Good looking car. Then I'm going to pull up the two that were my favorite for tonight, besides the Escort, because I'm partial to the Escort. But this Jaguar is pretty slick too. And the other Mercedes here, this is a good looking car. Yeah, like I said, it was hard for me to sell any of these GTP cars, but I know they're going to be enjoyed. And once again, Adam, thank you, sir. And congratulations to Paul. And appreciate your friendship, man. We got the awesome CJ7 here. This ought to be fun. I can't wait to hear Beach tell me stories about rolling it. And then last but not least, the set only. I'm going to show this one last time up close because this is not something you're going to see every day. This is a set only Doug Coletta top fuel dragster from the John Force Mac Tools Racing set. So take a good look at that one. Unless you own that track set, you probably won't see this one very often. And now that you've seen one, you know what to look for. So a lot of people skip by this car when it comes up because they think they already have it. But they don't. Awesome, awesome car. Awesome, guys. I sincerely appreciate it so much. And then just to recap again, Mike Roth donated these two bodies, and I'm going to put brand new chassis underneath them. And we'll auction off one of them next week, depending on whatever the members want. And I'll get this one running. It was a runner. And I'll make sure it's running again, and we'll auction it off. And then those will be the last three auctions that we do for Luke with MX69. And then that way I can gather up all the money and get that sent to him. So want to be sure and give a special shout out to Mike again for donating these to help out Luke with his surgery. And I'm going to chip in by donating some chassis and my labor to get the other one running. And hopefully we can raise some more good money for Luke on the last part of that. So, wow, guys, so we bounce up and down and everything. But I do know that we have been gaining more and more members as the weather has gotten hotter and hotter. And but my main concern is that everybody is enjoying their summer, having a good weekend. Just to give you a quick update, and then I'll tie it all up and let everybody have the rest of their Saturday evening and get ready to watch some awesome racing. Be sure and try to check out and find Keith at on BIR. Virginia International Raceway. They're there this weekend. He was on corner 4 today. So if you're able to watch the replay on YouTube, look for Keith. And if you want to buy some of his awesome diorama stuff, be sure and check him out below. You can email or call him, text him, whatever. Steve with his awesome custom aluminum rims. Once again, Mark knows this. I know this. Several people that have bought those rims know. Rick knows. Those perform and they look good. Help support the guy that helps support the hobby, man. And then not to mention, we auctioned off a couple of his awesome cars that I believe Michael was one of the people that got to take advantage of that Moondog. And then we have Matt with Manchild Motorsports. He's got an awesome Hot Wheels page, guys. If you're into slot cars, you had to have started with Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars or something like that somewhere. And now he's dipping his toes into both. But he's got a specific Hot Wheels channel that he races the cars. People mail them in. I mean, it's an awesome channel. Be sure and check him out. And also check out and ask if you don't already have some, get some of those awesome controller holders, and he can make some of those custom colored for your track if you're able to, get that material in the shade of the color that you're looking for. And then, like I said, last but not least, we have Luke with MX69. He makes those awesome LED lights. He makes those bank track supports. He makes a lot of different products. You can go down below and hit the links or contact and reach out to anybody that I've just mentioned. You can also check out Chris with Southern Slot Racing, Mark with Mark Slot Car Garage, the Mayor with Gale Force Racing, Rich's with Rich's Slot Car Room. There are just so many. Kenton with Slot Cars and HO Trains. Steve and Cheryl with B&S Slot Cars. Guys, I know I'm missing people. I'm not trying to. These are just the ones that are just popping up on the top of my head. All Scale Slot Cars. There's a lot of people out there making content. If you have more time than I do that's free, please support all of those people, because trust me, it does take time to do this. And what YouTube pays all of us isn't nearly what amount of time that we have to put into all this. And I do want to personally welcome all new 5 members that were able to join in. Thank you to YouTube for donating that. And next Saturday night, we'll get another 5 new members. And thank you to YouTube for donating those 10 monthly. Thank you to all my members and subscribers. Without you, the channel wouldn't be where it's at. We wouldn't have all this fun. I wouldn't be able to buy these great cars and try to give them to you guys at a decent deal from somebody that you know that you're going to get exactly what it is and not get hoodwinked like I did on a couple of cars when I bought them off a couple of other sites earlier this week. And then you're stuck with a car that doesn't look good and doesn't run, and you had to pay money for it. So once again, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will have a good update on the motor, on the information on that. We'll have a grand total with the donation that we're going to give to Luke before the next 3 cars that we're going to auction off. You guys support everybody. Get out there, check out the PTT.com membership only website. Whenever you go to the PTT page, check out the members only selection. Remember, be sure and be checking that out. They're going to be adding a lot of new stuff this next week. Be sure and take full advantage of your PTT membership. Be sure and check out Rich's, I guess he calls it Stock Car Sunday tomorrow. We've got Adam. We're trying to get Adam to over 500 subscribers. Anybody that you see in this chat that has a channel and they don't have 500, guys, try to get them to that at least 500 so they can get something from YouTube because that's the new threshold. So thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for supporting the hobby. I sincerely appreciate it. You guys stay blessed. Stay care. Get out there, light some sparks, and melt some plastic. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.